These are hot takes. Maybe from our FC show, maybe from social media, but these are set hot takes. We're going to give them to you, and I'm going to challenge you guys, one sentence, if you can, to tell me what you make of this hot take. I'll start with you, Janusz. Jadon Sancho, the biggest transfer flop in the last 10 years.
Situation is not great. I mean, I was going to think maybe Anthony in that so far. Maybe hasn't been there as long.
Ken Hazard.
They certainly have some issues there. I mean, you have to say that he's up there, right? I mean,
one sentence.
I'm sorry?
One sentence. Yes or no?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I can't think of anybody else right now.
Usman Dembele says, "Hold my beer." And he was about like $160 million, and he never amounted to anything. That's the thing. The difference with Hazard, though. Okay, Hazard was successful, and then it was a bad transfer.
Yeah, okay,
Sancho and Dembele Sancho was okay, good at Dortmund, but had not accomplished the same stuff that Eden Hazard accomplished.
Fair play to you. Hazard tops that. Fair play.
Okay, next. I'll start with you, Dallin. Pep Guardiola has surpassed Sir Alex Ferguson as best manager of all time.
The pundits will not let that happen. The love of Alex Ferguson is still there, so he will still be number one. Pep will be number two currently. Sir Alex Ferguson, exactly. There you go.
I hope it's not just the pundits. It's a straight up questions. It's nowhere close. Even right. Sir Alex Ferguson, by far still. Pep Guardiola has a chance. We all love him. I do love him as well. But if you look at the titles, and there's always money at Manchester United, but I think he's done it more organically as Pep Guardiola. I think a little bit more means with that, even though obviously he's a great manager. But it's not even close. Sir Alex Ferguson.
Okay. Manchester United, Dallin, worse off under Ten Hag than Solskjaer.
TBD, but we don't sit on the fence here. So yeah, they're worse off right now. And right now, it is a more untenable situation, potentially.
No, come on. I mean, even the players didn't trust Solskjaer. I mean, at least Ten Hag gave you some hope, right? I mean, when Solskjaer
said gave. That's a past tense word. He's still the coach. Shouldn't be gives.
But I mean, right. So if I compare the two, I mean, I don't think it's even a question. No, Erik Ten Hag, even though he's going to be tested right now, I give you that. But what he's done last season, he returned Manchester United into a bit of a conversation, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasn't even close to that conversation.
Well, Janusz, seeing as though you've already teased this one, I'll start with you. Kylian Mbappe ruining his own legacy.
No, he's just working on his legacy. What's he? 24 years old, World Cup champion, won, League One. Let's forget about that. But as I've said, when we see him at Real Madrid, by then he's going to have more Champions League trophies. He's probably he could be European champion. He could be another world champions. The way this France team looks right now, as young as they are, we've seen what they've done against Argentina, and we've seen what Kylian Mbappe, right? We're talking about Messi. We're talking about Argentina. It's great what they've done, but a hat trick in that final from Kylian Mbappe, that's just an indication of what he's capable of. And once surrounded by all those stars, I think we're going to be talking about Ballon d'Or winner in no time.
Let's let the old people stop trying to write a legacy for a guy in his early 20s. All right, he's got a lot of things left to accomplish, but to do that, he does need to leave Ligue 1. And as we just talked about, let's go Real Madrid. He's done everything at the international level already, almost everything, at the highest level. So the world knows who he is. But to really be the guy that he wants to be and to write that legacy and to be mentioned in the greatest players of all time, he has to do it at a club level outside of France. So he got to make that move, hopefully, as I said, as soon as possible, and starting to write that legacy.
That's right.
Okay. And talking of soon as possible, league football is coming back this weekend. Gets off with a bang as well, particularly in the Bundesliga, as we will see Bayern Munich away to Bayer Leverkusen, who beat them at the end of last season. So this one's going to be very interesting. Make sure to be with us 3 times a week here on ESPN FC Live, and make sure to always watch ESPN FC every single day.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.